Hello, darling people of the internet. It is I, the Lord of
Patriarchy, coming back at you with another live stream. Boom, there you go. $5 more, get your video, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, some Australian jerk. I give everyone a little bit of time to get in here. Maybe do that. Alright, long enough. Let's get into this. The politics of Taylor Swift, capitalism, feminism, and the life of a showgirl. Before we do that, I have to get another beer. Oh, General Zod died? That sucks. Alright.
Only cares about whatever politics will make her the most amount of money. Hi, my name is...
Yeah, she's an entertainer. If she was really smart, she'd keep her political opinions to her goddamn self. But people like you won't let her. Yeah, generally, I don't give a shit. This is my honest opinion of Taylor Swift. She's a pretty girl who sings and dances to some silly fucking song. Okay? She's not the Messiah. Oh, God. Can feminism please just come to an end?
I am sick. I've had a sinus infection for the entire week. I also have a really...
Thank you. We didn't need to know that.
...disgusting cough. So I'm super sorry for being a human being. I hope you all can forgive me.
Nobody cared if you uploaded or not. You could have just took the week off, 2 weeks, made a little post, you know, sorry guys, I'm sick, I can't do the show. I'm a human being! You have like 93 subs. Nobody cares. God, who gives a fuck what Taylor Swift's politics are? She is not a great thinker of our time. I'm sure she's a sweetheart, but I ain't going to her for my political takes. Quite frankly, I don't give a flying fuck the politics of the people that I get my entertainment from. I still watch Bill Maher. Me and him have vast disagreements. Oh my God. I swear to God, if she makes some weird capitalism isn't a political opinion. It's a system of commerce. Capitalism works the same whether you're some libertarian right-wing nutbag, whether you're a sovereign citizen, or whether you're some moderate Democrat. Yes, it works a little differently if you're a stark raving socialist, because they want to kill capitalism and go with a system that is never going to fucking work. Yes, because she was looking to cash in on the fact that a lot of men wanted to see her ass without any clothes on. And this, if she doesn't pivot, will be the downfall of her career. I don't know if you know this, but my side's winning. I'll give you another one. I still read Stephen King. Me and him could not be more different politically. Jesus Christ, you ever heard of separating art from artist? Bing Crosby was a horrendous piece of shit in his personal life, beating his wife and kids every chance he got. But he still gives us Christmas carols that we listen to this day. You know, Martin Luther King gets sainted all the damn time, but he wasn't a very good husband. He was a good dad, but he wasn't a very good husband. Yeah, the problem is, once again, Taylor Swift daddy didn't read the contract before he signed it. And then she started to do a pity party of those songs I wrote on the living room floor of my mama's house, and blah, blah. Well, read the fucking contract. I get so annoyed with this. Also, this is after she has legions of fans and millions of dollars. Okay, I gave you away the rights to those songs. Then fine, fuck it, I don't care. Do what you want with them. Yeah, here's the thing. You feminists have used the word misogyny so much, it means less than nothing. Right now, criticizing a woman is misogyny. Me calling Taylor Swift pretty is misogyny. Everything a man does is misogyny, so it's lost all meaning. All I care about is, can this end the war? According to you, I am, so fuck it, I might as well be. But you don't even probably know what the goddamn definition of misogyny is. Tell you what, Rebecca, I will, you give me the definition of misogyny, and I'll let you know if it fits me. Colin Kaepernick didn't do that for social justice. He didn't do it for racial equity. He didn't do it to bring awareness of racial, whatever. He did it because he was gonna get cut from the 49ers, because Colin Kaepernick sucks. And that's not just my opinion. Those are his numbers. He had one good season. I am fully aware of that. But then, much like several other quarterbacks, he is literally... There was a guy before him, but he was white, so fuck him. Was a guy named Tim Tebow. He had one great season, and every other season after that got fucking worse. And this was the reverse. A bunch of Christian conservatives were saying that Tim Tebow was being persecuted and not allowed to play because of his religious beliefs. I was like, no, if he's the second coming of Joe Montana, a coach doesn't give a flying fuck if he prays to Jesus or Shiva. He gets the ball in the end zone. Great, so I don't fit the definition of misogyny, so you're just gonna widen the definition of misogyny to include everyone. This is why the word has absolutely no meaning. Women are just as deserving of criticism as men. And if I happen to make a joke about their perky tits, then so be it. Much like Colin Kaepernick. He can be pro-blackity black all he wants if he gets the ball in the damn end zone. But he doesn't do that. I don't care about any of this. Can you get to the point? Great, wonderful. I'll be on pins and needle for that shit. Yeah, gee, a football player that grew up in a conservative state might be MAGA. If Taylor Swift's smart, she'll switch sides to MAGA. Well, Donald Trump's a feminist. He is. He believes women should have an equal shot to be great at sports and not have a bunch of fucking men go in there and wreck their sports. Gee, because here's a thought, sweetheart. I can be friends with people that I disagree with. We just don't generally discuss politics. Unless we're doing tequila shooters. Yeah, the problem with that, sweetie, is that's the way society was for like thousands of years, and it was doing crackerjack, and then feminism had to come along and fuck it all up. And by the way, every year since feminism gained momentum, every decade, women's happiness has gone down. It's almost like you were meant to stay at home, garden, and raise kids, and make a home while the man went off and hunted or fought in the working world. Gee, it's almost like nature designed you to do that. And ever since the rise of the girl boss, your happiness has gone down dramatically. To now, you have a raft of women that are about my age breaking down on the internet, realizing, uh-oh, you waited too fucking long to have kids. Again, not every woman. There are women that have kids in their fucking late 40s. But they're the exception, not the rule. By 40, most women, for childbearing purposes, are fucked. So either you have to adopt, do a surrogacy, or something like that. And she's free to do that. If I was a fan of hers, I'd still listen to her music. I'm not, so even if she supported Trump, I wouldn't listen to her shit. I mean, it was kind of funny when she did it, because I was like, you do know you just bet on the wrong horse. I mean, that has to just show you how historically unpopular Kamala Harris was. Where not even Taylor Swift's fucking cookies could get that bitch in the White House. And not even make it a close race. It wasn't even a close race. Yeah, and now they can. And this idea of marriage being a union of two people that love each other, that's damn near an invention of the 20th century, okay? Most marriages throughout history were arranged, and they were arranged for the family unit to get something out of it. Oh, I'm a cattle farmer. I need this river. Oh, he's a chicken farmer, but he has a river. I know what? I'll give him my daughter to marry his son, and it was shit like that. What do you want Taylor Swift to do about it? And if Kamala Harris had won, we would probably be in World War III right now. Israel wouldn't have stopped its thing on Gaza. Then what is the point of this entire 14-minute video, sweetie? God, Taylor Swift doesn't have any power. The second people quit being gullible dipshits and stop worrying about what fucking celebrity they're never going to meet, let alone have a cup of coffee with, let alone be friends with, okay? The second they say, like, well, I don't give a shit what they think. Yeah, Taylor Swift has no fucking power. And by the way, Taylor Swift probably has about another 5 years left, and then a newer, younger model is gonna come out. Oh my god. This is what college does. Here's a thought. You should be actively telling women to step away from feminism. You'll be much happier if you're not a feminist. Well, the problem is she's not gonna be able to stop it. Deepfakes, they're always going to be a thing, and you're not going to stop the march of AI. That Pandora's box is open and it ain't shutting. Yes, probably within 5 years, if I want to have an AI make a program where Taylor Swift is eating out Ariana Grande's cunt on a concert stage, I can probably pull that off. Yeah, and she's probably the last star considering how fractured entertainment has become. Because it's so accessible these days. There's never going to be another Metallica. Hell, there's never even going to be another Disturbed. Trying to think of a band that would rank Hell, Sabaton is probably going to be able to pack them in more than any new metal band because metal has gotten so specific at the moment. It's not a genocide, sweetheart. If Israel wanted a genocide, it could have it. Israel is a nuclear-armed state that could turn Gaza into glass, but doesn't. Gaza, on the other hand, is a Muslim state that would turn Israel into glass, but can't. And don't kid yourself, sweetie. Israel's not gonna stop, or Islam is not gonna stop unless it's stopped. They want Islam to cover the fucking world. They want people like me dead. Oh, and by the way, feminism goes over real well in Gaza. What do you want her to do? Strap a big fucking gun together like Sigourney Weaver and Aliens and go to war herself? I'm done with this. This is boring as fuck. She already said her video has no fucking point. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't want to listen to that little nitwit. All right, Humanist Report. This is from the two old fucking Botox queens bitching and complaining. Let's see what Mike has to say about it.
MAGA voters explicitly understands that Taco Tits and his cabal of beta males cheat. They cheat on everything. They never want to win on their own merit.
Trump won the electoral vote. He won the Senate, he won the House, and he won the popular vote by 2 million votes. If anything, considering how many fewer people voted in the 2024 election, did you steal it?
And so Taco Tits had...
Now, 2020 was a unique election with everything else shut down. Nobody had anything else to do except go vote. So I'm willing to accept that was an unusually high election. And yes, Joe Biden won. It didn't matter. He was president for 4 years, and the 4 years sucked. And by the way, there's a reason why everyone is laughing at the Democrats saying, well, we're going to gerrymander our states. They're already gerrymandered to fuck. You can't squeeze any more juice out of this fucking lemon. Do you think her pussy smells like sauerkraut or fucking rotten carrots? I'm gonna go with sauerkraut. Now, Blitzy, you're coming through. I see you.
That incredible commentary came from Jennifer Welch of the...
Oh, yeah, that was so fucking incredible. Hold on, I gotta go masturbate over it. You do know, I didn't know who the fuck this cunt was, and I know most of the people on the left till, like, last week. You're aware of that, Mike. This is not going to be the left-wing Joe Rogan. Nobody gives a shit. She had her 5 minutes in the sun when she said that I couldn't enjoy tacos, which I did last week. And I will again.
In roasting the ever-loving
Bumblebee too.
Park and the way that they've ruthlessly torn into Trump and his cronies.
Yeah, and everyone on the right thinks it's fucking funny, Mike, because we can take a joke. You can't. Again, you would get bent out of shape over the pussy joke I just made, or the Taylor Swift tit joke.
The fuck your feelings crowd gets all up in their feelings the second you give them a taste of their own medicine.
Oh my God, Mike, I do not see. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got blinders on. Charlie Kirk thought it was hilarious. J.D. Vance thought it was hilarious. I don't know what Trump thinks. Maybe he thinks, fuck South Park, cheap, shitty cartoon. I have better things to do. As for Christy, no, I don't know what she thinks. She's a woman. Nobody knows how they're gonna take things. But again, the second I made a joke about an AI fake of Taylor Swift getting her fucking pussy rammed with by a strap-on wearing Celine Dion, you leftists would lose your shit. Hell, how many times has my side been called fucking disgusting because we made a comment about Sydney Sweeney's great, lovable, luscious, glorious tits?
And by bullying them back.
Yes, I make fun of women. I also make fun of men. You might have a point if the only thing I did was shit on women, but I shit on a lot of men. But it's kind of funny. It's kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2. Everyone had a fucking meltdown when that guy made the video of feeding the feminists to the gators, despite the fact that in that game, you kill, what, 10,000 men? Everybody bitched and complained about Agent 47 killing the strippers. Yet how many men does he kill in those games? It's like 90-10. The most egregious example is Fallout New Vegas. If you want an easy playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, pick a female character. Because about 90% of the human enemies in that game are fucking male. And you can get the black... Is it the Black Widow perk? Whatever, it gives a 10% damage bonus to male combatants, male NPCs. So unless you're gonna side with the fucking Legion...
You'll see them melt like the snowflakes that...
We're not melting down. I'm just making fun of this woman. She didn't attack anything. I'm just making fun of her. Granted, maybe I'm doing it a little ruder, a little more raunchy than most people would, but I'm just making fun of her, dude. You know, kind of like I make fun of you and your lispy, soft, effeminate voice. Again, what is it with leftists and comedy? They just don't get it. And again, if Trump can't take a joke, then why is the roast of Donald Trump a thing? Yeah, that was on Comedy Central. I cannot remember when it aired, but I know it did. Name me one fucking leftist that has been through a roast in the last, since, 2010. Hell, I may put a gun to my head and I'll say 2000, but then again, remember in the 2000s, the aughts, Donald Trump was a fucking Democrat.
But when you are dealing with a movement of emotionally stunted adults who
Most of MAGA found the South Park making fun of him funny. Again, are there Trump supporters that are pissed off about it? Sure. But again, 10 people out of a million. It's like the whole white supremacist, KKK, whatever argument, saying this is a white supremacist. There's 5,000 active members of either the KKK or other smaller white supremacist groups out of a country of 330 million people. Who cares? Let them have their stupid racist barbecue where they hand out leaflets or something. I don't give a fuck.
you kind of have to match their energy and crush their spirits any way you can if you want to break through.
Well, yeah, because you can't. Because, again, we can take a joke. That's why we're winning. That's why you guys are fucked in 28. I think you're fucked in 26, myself. Again, like I said, I think it was the night before. If Pennsylvania becomes reliably red, all a Republican has to win now till the pendulum shifts. And if anything, I think for a long time, it's just going to keep shifting redder because conservatives have way more children than liberals. I mean, Mike, you and your husband, how many kids do you have? Yes, I get it. You're 2 men, but you can always adopt. You know, or get a female friend to be a sperm bank. That way, at least when the kid asks who's my mom, you can say, oh, it's this chick. I would say adoption's best, but you haven't done that, have you? And you're probably, if I had to put a gun to my head, probably not going to.
She recently went on a rant on her podcast about Trump supporters that was so goddamn ruthless.
Oh my God. Every one of us made fun of it and then went to our favorite Mexican restaurant because she literally thinks Trump won with the white vote only, which is just not true. She also assumes that let's say the business is owned by a Mexican family, just from Mexico. They immigrated here legally. They set up this business. Do you think they care the politics of the people that want to give them money? No! Not unless they don't want to be in business very long. The only people that give up good money are literally white, dumb, liberal bitches like her, but then again, most likely her stupid fucking little cafe is completely supported by a rich lawyer husband. So she can afford to turn away good money.
My son, my husband over the weekend.
You have a son? Okay, since we know your husband is a complete pussy, I, Dave, Lord, Patriarchy, Warden of Video Games, and Keeper of the Beer, do hereby decree and demand her son be removed immediately and placed in the care of people that can show him what it means to be a proper man.
And there's just all these MAGA-looking people in there. And I thought, you've got a lot of fucking nerve coming in here.
Ooh, I got a lot of fucking nerve. Who's gonna stop me? You? Jesus Christ, you look like an anorexic person that desperately tried through plastic surgery to look like Celine Dion. I'm sorry, I'm not worried about reprisals from you.
Mexican restaurant where every single waiter, obviously English was their second language.
Can they speak English functionally? That's all I need from them. With their friends, family, fellow employees, and anyone else, any other people, they can speak Spanish all the livelong day. I don't care.
And Oklahoma City is a better place because of these hard-working immigrants that come in here.
Well, there's a difference between an immigrant, they came through legally, and a goddamn illegal alien. There's a huge difference, bitch.
See these fat-ass, pink-arm, teeny
Do you know what the obesity rate is in Mexico? It's quite bad.
weenie.
What do you think? Every single person that's black, brown, Asian, everybody that's not white is like sculpted like Mayan fucking gods? Have you seen sumo wrestling? All right, I've already reacted to this. I'm gonna skip over it. See how Mike justifies this fucking cringe fest. I don't know. Is she turning you straight, Mike? Because I guarantee you and her husband I probably couldn't tell you the difference between the two of you.
Being some of my MAGA family members.
Mike, if I was a member of your family, I'd put a gun to my head and blow my brains out.
That these people are
Or I would torment you every fucking Thanksgiving.
deeply hateful and racist, which would be bad.
No, I wouldn't be hateful toward you. I'd just make fun of you. And your stupid fucking policies, your stupid fucking ideas, the fact that you think socialism can work. But I'd happily cook for you and your husband.
Being in their presence was agonizing because they
Oh my God. This is why Trump wins. You say being in their presence is agonizing. Okay, my brother is way to the left of me. Right? We still see each other regularly. We just don't discuss politics. There's literally 15,000 other topics we can discuss.
somehow deluded themselves into thinking that they were charming and funny and insightful, and because of their undeserved confidence, they inserted themselves into conversations and invited themselves to every event.
Oh my God. Okay. There's a real easy fix for this. One, if it's a family event, you can't kick the family members out if you didn't organize the event. Two, people are entitled to give their opinion on what the fuck ever. Three, if you really didn't want to see them, host the event yourself. Then you can kick out or not invite and invite whoever you fucking wish. And you can all have a great big fucking gay jerk-off session.
Shared their expertise about everything because, of course, they know fucking everything, and they never picked up on the cues that people didn't really like what they had to say. You know, they didn't see that they were making us uncomfortable. And, of course, you know, they don't feel bad for the...
Oh my God, I made you uncomfortable. So bloody fucking what? What are you, fucking 3? You're not a child. You're a grown-ass man.
They're too stupid to ever admit that they're wrong about anything because they literally don't have the mental capability of being introspective.
No, basically what you're saying is they're too stupid to reach my correct opinion on something. So therefore they lack empathy or introspection or some fucking buzzword because I'm too much of a pussy to just call them stupid.
And they simply don't think about the way that their actions affect other people because...
You're right, I don't, because I'm worried about me. I don't give a crap how anything affects anyone else. And by the way, Mike, you do as well, because you advocate for socialism. You fought for Bernie Sanders. And socialism has proven itself time and time and time and time and time again to be fucking disastrous.
They're fundamentally selfish people. They only think about themselves exclusively because all that they want is attention. And they will do and say whatever they can to get our attention. But since...
if they wanted attention, then they'd be screeching leftists. Because for as small a population as they are, they seem to get a shit ton of attention. Or they'd masturbate into a peanut butter jar. I don't know.
They're too stupid and too cringe to get our attention by just being normal people. They put on their clown noses and do their...
I really hope Mandani loses, and I really hope whoever the fuck... Even though I can't stand the Republican nominee, I hope he wins. I truly do. I hope the left vote is so split that that fucking red beret jackass, gets in. And no, if I had to vote, I don't know who the fuck I'd vote for New York mayor. Thank God I don't have to make that choice, because I hate every one of them.
best to get us to notice them by annoying us or nagging us to death. For example, this large pro-Trump Twitter account shared...
What's wrong with this? I like this version of Snow White. This version of Snow White is the fairest in the land. Yeah, she's hotter than Gail Gadot.
Claiming that liberal women are losing their minds over this clip of Sydney Sweeney, which...
Well, because they lost their fucking minds over a jeans ad. Because your average liberal woman is 50 pounds overweight. You know what? I am going to go to the bath. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Normally, I would turn on the lesbian. However, I think I'm just going to let everyone stare at this because this is glorious. And by glorious, I mean her tits. Snow White's a fictional character. Doesn't fucking matter. And also, for the time period Snow White was wrote in, which would have been about the medieval ages, that's about the time a girl got married back in those days.
Isn't true. Nobody gives a shit at all.
Oh, I guarantee you, there's a bunch of liberal women that fucking crack.
A massive MAGA account on Twitter claimed that this Sydney Sweeney ad was a liberal trigger, but when journalist Shashar Ali let him know that this ad came out back in June and nobody gave a shit.
Maybe. I guarantee if it resurfaces, they'll cry.
Because again, we are dealing with semi-literate baboon brain dumb fucks who refuse to believe that nobody finds them interesting or entertaining. So...
Then how did the one guy that you just mentioned get a following? Again, Mike, you've lost... This is... Oh my God. You still think you're entertainment. You still think leftists are entertainment. Okay. Then please explain to me why leftist shows are getting canceled left and right. Right now you've lost The Late Show. Howard Stern is not getting renewed. Your Saturday Night Live is on the verge of being axed. If Stephen Colbert is losing $50 million a year, that leads me to believe that every other late night show is losing that or more. Meaning the Tonight Show, yes, the historic Tonight Show, may be coming to an end. Now, granted, media's changed, and TV isn't the force it once was. I get that. Because literally to do Jimmy Fallon or Colbert's show, I could do it. Seriously, I could do it. I just have to get guests lined up. And that's it. That's all. And write joke. God, what other leftist thing? Disney settled with Carano and wants to hire her back. Whatever, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Do you not see the massive amount of... Oh, the View, I take that back, I'm sorry. The View might be dead. Please, God, let The View be dead. Please, for the love of all that is fucking holy, let The View be dead. And there's someone else, and I cannot remember. Doctor Who is basically dead. You've lost. And the fact that you can't see it, that nobody likes woke comedy. Because it's not comedy. If I can't make fun of somebody or risk hurting someone's feelings, I can't make a joke. You know? Like if I make a joke about, oh, what the hell, Mike, your last name is Figurino. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. What the hell? So you're Italian. What is the reason you are the way you are now is one too many times with Father McNamara in the confessional? Yeah, that might hurt some people's feelings. Guess what? Doesn't matter. It's a joke. Fuck you.
Fucking hate these people. And I'm tired of pretending like I don't. MAGA is a modern day Nazi movement for all intents and purposes.
Oh my God, how is it a Nazi movement? Oh my God, this is another reason why you fucking are gonna lose. Oh my God, the Democrats are fucking done. I'm sorry. Mike, if you think about it for 5 seconds and open up a history book, they don't meet the qualifications. I'll give you one. Trump's kicking out people that are here illegally. Hitler was arresting and sending to concentration camps legal German citizens that just happened to practice a different faith than him.
Destroying this country.
Oh my God. Oh, I haven't put up the link to donate. Son of a bitch. I'm a piece of shit. I am a piece of shit. Anyway, there is the link to donate. $5 more will get you a video. All right. Oh, and by the way, to my patrons, the videos are coming rapidly, like starting tomorrow. No, I don't really crave your attention. I don't. I don't care. I don't really care about anyone's attention. I really don't. I'm just going to be here doing my thing, and if people watch me, they watch me. If they don't, they don't.
If we ever want a chance to save this country from these fascist fuckwads.
They don't meet the definition of fascism either. You know what does? Antifa, jackass. What? Will I ever quit YouTube? Well, okay. The obvious answer is one day yes, because I will no longer be alive. But I don't know. I think at some point YouTube's going to come crashing down. I don't know. Who knows? Or I'll just get bored with it. You know? I mean, I don't know. I don't make plans. You know, I just do. I just live my life. Or I may change YouTube. I may go into scripted videos. I just finished a script for a video that I'm going to be making in a few days. I don't want to really reveal it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll just see where this goes. Or who knows? Maybe this will all evolve into the holodeck and I'll be talking to all of you directly. I will say this. YouTube's going to be around for a long time because somebody pointed this out. YouTube is the most powerful media organization on the planet and the most lucrative. But I don't think it's ever turned a profit. But here's the thing. I'm just going to say 10,000 minutes of content are uploaded to YouTube every minute. I heard the number once. It's either 10,000 videos or 10,000 hours, but I just went with 10,000 minutes. I couldn't remember which of the three was true. And YouTube paid nothing for them. Absolutely nothing. This is why YouTube is slowly killing things like SNL. Now, SNL may survive, but it's going to be on YouTube. Because nobody watches Saturday Night Live anymore. They go to bed, they wake up, and they watch the clips on YouTube the next fucking day. Bill Maher's Real Time, the only thing that's saving him is probably the fact that he's on HBO, a premium service, considering I don't know how much longer cable has on this earth. But most people just wait for the clips on his show or the episode to be uploaded on YouTube. I heard the ID check. I've already done something similar to that for some features. So unless their age verification tech sucks, I don't think they're gonna think I'm 18. And keep in mind, for every age verification, first up, if I was Trump, if I was president, this is what I'd do. I'd literally tell all these foreign countries, you're following the American rules that govern American internet companies, or you can switch them off. Either follow American law or suck it. Because I'm tired of countries like Australia saying, you can't have that on YouTube. It offends our sensibility laws. Or Germany is the same thing. Yeah, well, guess what, Germany? This is what happens when you elect a woman.
We actually look forward to eating
They're the
them.
best.
You know,
I like Cracker Barrel, and also Cracker Barrel has 250 items on the menu? Their menu is insane. It's a fucking novel.
delectable.
How about the peg game? Just the peg game alone.
The peg game itself was
as a man, I don't know if I'd be talking about the peg game. Maybe you don't. Oh, I'm sure these two fucks know what pegging is.
It is not a predominant white restaurant. It's black people, it's Latino people, Asian people, it's Muslim people.
It's everybody. Everyone can eat at Cracker Barrel. And then shop at their insanely overpriced store. It's like when Michael Knowles says, oh, I think porn's a big problem. If I got that motherfucker's laptop, you would see some shit. Probably a lot of how many dicks can this guy swallow videos. All right, I'm done with this.
Please give me your fucking money.